Girbeagly!
Hey there guys and gals, it's Girbeagly with another episode of Gaming with Girbeagly, and I'm once again playing the game The Park, and I'm horrified to be back. I'm actually super scared of horror games, as I've said in the previous episode and other horror games that I've played. I do not do well with them, which is why the first installment of the series and this episode were so far apart. I have to psych myself up to play these types of games. Anyway, so last episode we rode a bunch of horrific rides after losing Callum, our child, and we're apparently not really Mother of the Year. There's a bunch of weird things going on here. I sort of touched on them lightly last episode. I think that there's some sort of psychological issue going on with our character, but I have no idea yet. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna dive into this though and explore more of the park. So we just got off of the Octotron where there's like a giant monster scarecrow looking guy. I don't know what he was. He was horrifying. So let's go ahead. Let's, ooh. I don't know if I want to go over here. That thing looks, what was that? Is that an animatronic in there? Don't like that. Hello. Read page. Okay. Oh. I see you in there, person. Alright, I thought working in the park for a summer would be a lot of fun, but the end of season here really drags. There aren't that many tourists around, and so most of the staff spend their days standing around gossiping. Most of that gossip is about Chad. Oh yeah, Chad the Chipmunk, he's a horrible guy. I mean Steve. See, even I'm starting to call him Chad, and I went to school with the guy. It's that goddamn suit. In the beginning it was a laugh. Steve the local lush is Chad the Chipmunk, child-friendly mascot at Atlantic Island Park. Lock up your daughters and all of that. But the more he wears that suit, the weirder Steve is getting. First, it was little things, like refusing to change out of the suit at work and taking it home with him every day. But then I saw him at Susie's diner still wearing it. It wasn't even a work day. Some of the staff complained discreetly to park management about the smell. And I saw him walking and talking with Mr. Winter, the owner, one day. Oh yeah, Nathaniel Winter, the owner of the park. Nothing seems to have changed. The suit still smells like a carcass whenever Steve walks by. And apparently Steve has picked up some new skills since the last time I saw him puking up in a gutter outside the cycle station, because he sure as hell can carve a mean ice sculpture. So it sounds like the suit might have possessed him, or some spirit possessed him, and he's like a dead body in the suit. Sort of like, I don't know, Five Nights at Freddy's kind of thing. Those shapes he makes in the ice, though, they give me the creeps. Steve came by the booth today, lucky me, and he just hung around for a while. I couldn't really tell because of the suit, but it seemed like he was just staring at me, sizing me up, eye-fucking me, whatever he was doing. Ew! I asked him what he wanted, and he just stood there, not saying anything. Eventually, I called my supervisor, and when he came by, Steve, wandered off. My supervisor told me to put everything in writing, so here it is. Also, I quit. I don't want to see that chipmunk suit ever again. Laura Henman. So Laura oh, God, fucking God, what the? Okay, hi there.
Callum!
Oh. Hello? Oh, I hate you. Whatever you are in there. Don't like that. Okay, so what I was gonna say is, I don't even know what I was gonna say. Holy God, that was jarring. I don't like jump scares at all. We're gonna run away from this area. Yeah, I'm not a fan of what just happened there. I am a fan of all the lore scattered throughout this game, though. I like picking up the documents, reading things, finding out what the hell's been going on here. Can't read that crumpled up newspaper. Here's the Octotron face thing. Why is this the mascot? This thing is horrifying. I hate this thing, whatever it is, with its many eyes and weird flipper hands, whatever. Okay, whatever. Like, they have Chad the Chipmunk already. Why do they need that thing as another mascot? Whatever. Alright, cool. So, Callum, where you at, boy?
Where'd you go?
Hello, Callum. Callum, my son. I need you.
Constant crashes and 80s music. I guess it floats someone's boat.
Oh, bumper cars. Sweet, yeah. I like a good bumpy bump car. 80s music isn't bad, and neither is crashing your stuff, man. I like that. What's wrong with... Oh. What's wrong with that? Examine device. Yes, let's examine the Zappy box and get electrocuted. That sounds like a good idea. Ooh, little cutscene here. Interesting to see her third person again. Whoa, okay, that's not good or safe. Oh, shit. Oh, it's us. Holy crap. That's no good. That's not a good thing to see, is yourself getting zappy zooped. So I'm feeling like this is tying into the narrative of psychological issues, like I was saying. Did she like go to a facility where she got electroshock therapy? Because that's no good. That's not a good thing to go through. In fact, that's a bad thing to go through, I'd say. Oh, what the fuck was that noise? It's just the rustling of the rustle muscle bustles. All right, cool. I guess we'll go towards the hallucination that we just had. Not good. Okay, but yeah, there's definitely a theme of psychological distress here. Her maybe not being right in the head. Her possibly... Whoa, why am I walking now? Why can't I run? No, okay, I can run. I just have to hold it. That's weird. All right.
Don't hide from me,
Oh,
Callum.
oh, it's this one. Okay, this one? No? Ah, this one back here with the lights on. Examine accident report. Okay, sure. Let's read this. Francis Dufresne. Time and date of accident incident. It's 1976. Laborers working on the crane. Richard Stapleton was the supervisor. There's some witnesses. Brief description of the accident or incident. During the transport of the bump... I don't like all the noises in this game. They really freak me out. During the transport of the bumper cars into the arena, one of the straps attaching the load to the truck came untied, causing a cascade of bumper cars onto Francis, who was standing directing the driver. Francis was crushed by the weight of the cars. That's not good. Francis was killed. Okay, there were no injuries. It was just Francis was killed. Did the injured employees see a doctor? Yes. If yes, did they file an employer's portion of a workers' compensation form? Yes. Yeah, I don't know if workers' comp's gonna help them where they are now, which is in the afterlife. Supervisor's comments. Dexter, the truck driver, claims to have seen someone on the back of the load undoing the straps. Nobody else reported seeing that. I wonder if it was Chad. The sheriff has requested that Dexter provide them with urine samples. What could have been done to prevent this accident/incident? Double checking of the straps after the transit should be mandatory, and drug screenings for all drivers. Have the unsafe conditions been corrected? No. Might want to get on that, otherwise you're going to have a real workers' comp case on your hands, though the death part is maybe not the best thing. Local laborers are very superstitious, and this hasn't helped. Some of them are refusing to return to work until we have someone from the local church walk the park and exorcise the bad spirits. Ay, ay, ay. So I don't know how much of this is all in her head, how much of this park is just projection of her psychological unhealthiness. But yeah, I don't know. There could be real ghosts. I don't know. Ooh. Excuse me? What's happening? I can't move. I can just look around, kind of. Oh no, that's a bad. You're a bad driver. Oh, that. Oh, good psych out. Good psych out, Mr. Bad Driver, sir. Yikes. Mikes, bikes. All right, I guess we'll go walk towards the death car. See what happened. Why did you do the thing you just did, Death Car of Doom? Oh, boy. You got all zappy. Hello? No driver. Of course. All right. Well, it shows us the way. Up the stairs. Yes, let's run. Let's get the fuck out of here. It's a matter of
public record that I am a failure as a mother. Once, when Callum was very small, I left him asleep in the car while I ran an errand. Don't even remember what it was. When I came back, the sheriff was standing next to the car, watching my boy through the window. Didn't like what I saw in his eyes. Judgment. He wrote me the ticket without saying a word. Just the scratch of his pen on the notepad. When he gave it to me, our eyes met. I know what you're going through. My daughter, Helen, she just gets some help. Help was a bolt of lightning. Help was 1,000 volts surging through my veins. Help is agony. I'd rather die. I wanted to scream. I'd rather you pulled your gun and shot me. But instead my mouth said, yes, Sheriff.
Okay. Well, we're heading towards the big old Ferris wheel. God, that's actually, like, beautiful. This game is really nice looking for, like, an old, dilapidated, disgusting park from hell. But, clearly some things going on there. So other people in the town also clearly noticed that she was not the best mother. She was not Mother of the Year. She had some issues with Callum where she was possibly negligent, possibly even abusive. I don't know. I have no idea what the deal is here. But these are just speculations at the moment. But the lore is unwinding. It is unwinding here. It is revealing itself slowly. Can we go in this horrible shack? No? Read page. Of course we will. Continually delayed by the incompetence of the builders. The problem is that they are locals, and so they believe a lot of the rumors about what Old Man Henderson used to do here. Ah, yes, Old Man Henderson, who did some dark practices here, apparently, according to the other documents. They grew up on these, or on those tales. Every time a bolt comes loose or a wrench goes missing, those fools are crossing themselves against the black magic. Of course, that's why I chose this site over all the other potentials. Solomon Island is a nexus for dark energies, and the thought of all that power just dissipating beneath the earth here, it makes my skin crawl. Okay, interesting choice for venue then. I called in a few favors back in Brooklyn and got someone at the local academy to see if they had any interesting books about local history. Turns out they do, and it turns out that Old Man Henderson has some pretty strong connections to the Brooklyn crowd. Really? Interesting. That's, I wonder if it's like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde type thing, and Nathaniel Winter is actually like some sort of iteration of Old Man Henderson. Somehow. I don't know how it would happen, but maybe. I don't know. Perhaps something he wrote will help me find the piece of the plans that I am missing. All right, cool. Interesting. So, this Old Man Henderson guy, I'm gonna back away from any windows in case there's more jump scares. Old Man Henderson guy founded a dark nexus on this land with dark energies, according to the locals. And for whatever reason, Nathaniel Winter was like, yeah, that's a great place for a children's theme park where everyone will be happy. And I know that he said in the previous episode something about like wanting to change it into a portal of like good energy or something, but like, why, man? Why not just find a nice neutral spot to do that with instead of going into the hell realm and trying to do it there and undo all the evil that's clearly taken place on these grounds? I don't know. Oh yeah, that's right, I can run. I should do that. Ah, examine the report.
They are going to close this place down.
Okay.
That surprised me.
So also, I did want to touch on the fact that she was mentioning getting help and it being a bolt of lightning and being agony. So it sounds like she did go to some sort of like psychiatrist or mental health facility, and electroshock therapy was indeed used on her. So that cutscene we saw is something that I'm guessing ties into her mental health and this potentially being some sort of hallucination. Obviously, I don't want spoilers if you guys know the truth, but that's just the way that things are leaning. All right, State Bureau of Fair Rides Inspection. They spell bureau really weird there. Isn't there an A in that word? Ah, whatever. Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services State Inspection Report. It's 1980. Okay, unsafe. Close the park was the inspection result. After touring the park, riding the rides, and viewing the startling number of incidents suffered here in the park, it is the inspector's opinion that Atlantic Island Park should be shut down until Nathaniel Winter complies with all safety regulations. While I understand that there is a sensitive political relationship between Mr. Winter and the senator, I nevertheless suggest that such political considerations be set aside in the condemning Atlantic Island Park. The rides at first glance appear to be well constructed and maintained, but the sheer number of incidents in the park during the last few years and during construction lead me to believe that there is something wrong at the base level of construction, and we should close the park and fully investigate these flaws. To wit, here is a partial list of the fatalities in the park since opening only 2 years ago. Okay, so this was like way in the past, I'm guessing. Family of 3 killed, unless this is taking place in the 80s too. I'm not exactly sure on the time period that this is taking place, because she's sort of dressed like she's from the 80s, but she also mentioned like 80s music being blasted at the bumper cars, so maybe that was the past. I don't know. Family of 3 killed when a roller coaster cart derailed. Not good. 14 separate incidences of broken bones and crushed ribs while riding the Octotron. No, not good. 3 suicides from the top of the Ferris wheel. Okay, that's what we're about to ride. I don't want to be here. Why suicides in quotes because I'm guessing maybe they were murder investigations along with them. A child seriously injured on the escalator. Oh god, that just reminds me of the movie Mallrats. Over a dozen children reported missing in the House of Horrors since its construction. A dozen? That's not like a... This wasn't closed down before? I mean, I know it takes a while to push these things through because the government is just bloated and slow, but a dozen kids went missing and it took them 2 years to investigate? A dozen. That's a lot of kids. That's like a small town kindergarten class. All right, anyway, I'm rambling. One report of a drowning in the Tunnel of Tales. The sheer volume of incidents means that it is my strongest recommendation that Atlantic Island Park be closed immediately. Yeah, probably a good idea, David Woolseth. This place is not good. All right, so we're probably gonna have to do what we did before. Decrease the speed of the ride, and then we're gonna get to climb on this super fun time ride of joy. All right, do we talk to Chad again? Hi, Chad, give me a big ol' hug, buddy. Oh, yeah, open arms. Love you. I don't want to ride this. Is there gonna be a giant scarecrow man jump scare again? Oh, God, I don't like this perspective either. I don't like this. Ew. Ew. This is bad. Oh, I don't like it at all. I don't like it. I don't like that I can't see in front of me. I have to look side to side. There's gonna be something shitty out here. Or something's just gonna pop up in front of me and there's gonna be the most horrific jump scare of all time. And I'm gonna hate it.
People come into your life for a reason.
Or she's gonna narrate.
Dad used to say that before Mom ran off. After that, he mostly just drank.
Well, that's depressing.
Things were different for Don and I. When we met, I was sweeping the floor at Susie's diner.
Ah, Callum's dad.
He came in with some workers, but he didn't try to flirt or cop a feel like the others. He just ordered a coffee and sat there, watching me.
Wow, we are high
When
up.
my shift was over, he offered to walk me home.
That's a little creepy.
I don't know how to describe that walk. We talked and laughed and eventually kissed.
That was very quick.
Love. It felt like a fairy tale. I can't tell you if Callum was made that night or one of the ones that followed. But I think it has to be that night. That one perfect night.
Lady, that was quick.
Don and I moved in together, but then, well, he died. According to the supervisor, his safety harness failed when he was working on the top of the Ferris wheel. Don was there one moment, and then gone.
Wait, the Ferris wheel we're
Sometimes
on?
people leave your life for no reason. I was 3 months pregnant with Callum.
Whoa.
Fairy tale fucking over.
Yeah, why? So we're riding the Ferris wheel that your husband, or baby daddy at the very least, fell off of to his death? And this is the park you chose to take your child to repeatedly? Like this was the park that was your kid's favorite? So where his dad died? Oh, Scarecrow Man, hello, you're tiny this time. You've lost some weight. You look great, man. You're looking mighty fine. You're not as, 2 stories tall anymore. It's good. It's good. No one needs that excess height in their life. Okay, that was a very unsafe ride. There was, big ol' freaking door missing. Okay. Anything happen? No? Alright, that's fine. I don't care. What a horrible, horrible place. I don't like this. So, he died building this damn thing that we just rode. It was the worst. I didn't have any fun on that ride. I didn't have any fun at all. I'm gonna go about my way, see what I can do that's not going to involve screaming, screeching death. What is this? Is this one of the... Whoa, I just pushed it. I'm very strong. I'm gonna push it a bit. Is this one of... Yeah, this is one of the carts from that thing. All right. What's this over here? Hello? A baby. Take roller coaster. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. That was another little jumpy jupe. All right. It was that one. I see the one that fell off. You. Mr. Scarecrow Man, go fix that, please. Mr. Maintenance Worker, I stole a ticket. This is what I get for stealing this ticket from this baby. Hi, baby.
Callum!
I'm yelling. You're Callum now, small baby. God damn it. I'm guessing that I couldn't have gone this way until I took that ticket and that
A
cart
lot of people idolize their children.
broke down a
Hear
fence.
them talking about their kids and just the way they talk. Their fucking voices make me want to vomit.
Whoa, this
My
escalated.
angel likes to read, and little Johnny is so good on the piano. Fuck those people.
Is Callum bad at the
You give up
piano?
9 months of your life carrying them. You traumatize yourself giving birth to them, and then you spend
Uh-huh.
the rest of your life as their slave.
Whoa.
Wiping asses, mopping a piss, feeding them. Little life-sucking monsters who take and take and take until
Uh-huh.
we all go insane. Any
Oh.
parent who pretends otherwise is just dishonest. That's called choice supportive bias.
Right.
I am honest. Callum really grinds my gears, and he owes me everything. Everything. It served the little fuck right if I just abandoned him.
Wow. Okay, so this game is no longer even hiding the fact that she's clearly mentally disturbed. That there's some things going on here with our character where she feels a little bit entitled as a parent. And she doesn't remember the fact that her child might seem like he's a spoiled brat because he's a child. He doesn't have a frame of context. He's a kid. He doesn't have life experience the way that we do as adults. He doesn't realize when he's being shitty. And that's why you as the parent need to guide him, not by abandoning him and calling him a little fuck, but by actually just being a good example of a person.
Where did you go?
I'm assuming... Wait, why isn't Callum answering me anymore?
Where are you? Callum!
You sound so concerned now, but a second ago you were talking about, like, him being a shithead. Yeah, okay, so I'm starting to... Yeah, there's definitely some cracks in her mental state here that are starting to show through a little bit. Oh. I thought this thing was something, but it was just a little tree bush thing. Alright, cool. So we go in here?
I always wanted to ride this one.
Ah, yes.
Never got around to do it before.
Well, here we go. We're gonna have a great old time at the fun park of fun times and wonderful things. Everything's good here. Everything's awesome. So, yeah, this lady is a bit cuckoo bonkers bananas. You just climb on. Where's Scarecrow Man? You gonna operate the ride for me again, buddy? I need your help. Here we go. Let's go on a magical adventure of fun. Great. Hello? Ah, there you are. I knew you'd be there, buddy.
What do you want?
We need to talk.
What do you mean, what do you want? Oh, Jesus Christ, what the hell?
What have you done to him?
Oh, ew. Whoa.
That's insulting. You and your boy are everything that this place doesn't want. The antithesis of what we stand
Oh,
for.
no. Can you not
Where is
have
Callum?
your arms here?
The poor child. He tried
Oh.
so hard to do what he was taught. He even left you a trail of breadcrumbs. But the park is just so hungry.
Dude, this guy's got like a hook
Tell
hand.
me where my son is.
Ew.
The witch has him now. Has both of you.
The witch.
No happy ending here, I'm afraid.
Oh, gosh.
Just leave me alone.
Yeah, seriously, man.
Fool. You always were.
I was always alone? Does that mean that you're a figment of my imagination? Are you gonna jump scare me now? All right, put your arms up. Oh, you know what? Oh, I bet he's just putting his arms up. He's having a blast. Whoa, what was that? Oh, God. I don't know what's happening. Are these flashbacks to our time in the hospital? That's what it... Oh. Okay. Not like in this... Oh, no gravity. That one said no gravity. I think it said no gravity. Or something. No something. Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure. Describing the roller coaster. Oh, boy. Not safe. Uh-huh. Okay, good. I can taste your something. Oh, no. Are we just going... So we went into the House of Horror's mouth, and then we hit Callum with the cart. Oh, boy. Mr. Sir? Now, I wonder if that's Old Man Henderson, or is the Scarecrow guy Nathaniel Winter, and he's, like, so obsessed with filling the place with good energy, he hates the negative energy I bring? Perhaps? All right, there's a page in here. it works. The calculations and adjustments worked. The transport and storage mechanisms seem to be flawless. What a wonderful day. If only these people knew what they were fueling. And so, what if a few people leave the park at the end of the day feeling dour? So what if the children are more scared than excited on the roller coaster? This could be the doorway to immortality, and such doorways open only to those who have the will to find the key. This sounds sinister AF, man. Not liking that. So my guess on that diary page is...
Come back!
Yeah, where are you, dude? Child boy. My guess is... God, there's so many noises. I'm just waiting for something to run up on me. My guess is that the park is sucking happiness out of people. So instead of... Was Old Man Henderson doing something good by sucking the negativity out of people? And Nathaniel Winter's the actual bad guy and he's sucking the happiness out of people? Is that what's... Oh. Take a flashlight and there's now also a hatchet. Can I take the hatchet? The witch awaits. Who the fuck is the witch? Can I take the hatchet if I'm gonna be dealing with the witch? Doesn't that sound like a good thing to do? I don't know.
Callum has bruises on his arms, finger marks. Someone has been hurting him.
That's not good.
I've asked him, demanded really, to know where he got the marks. But he doesn't want to answer me. Something has scared him into silence. He doesn't dare talk.
It's not good.
He's been changing too. Something sinister lurks in the darkness behind his eyes. I catch him staring at me at odd moments. In the night, he tosses and turns and cries out words that I cannot understand. When I try to soothe him, he snaps and bites at my fingers.
Cool.
I think he wants to talk to me. I think he wants to tell me. But they are watching him every minute of every day. They are whispering to him in his sleep, changing him. They are taking my baby away from me. I can't save him. There will be pain. But I love him, and in the end, he will understand why.
Okay. So this is starting to fit into my narrative a little bit more of... This woman is very clearly mentally unwell. Now, I don't know if Callum actually has some sort of dark force behind him, because clearly there's a lot of fucked up things that happened at this park. But at the same time, her being so mentally unwell, I'm feeling like she's just really paranoid. And this is just actually her insanity feeding into this whole situation. Once again, she might have postpartum depression, and she might also obviously be going through some insane, intense grief from her husband dying and having to raise this boy by herself. She clearly resents Callum, and to sort of support that narrative and justify her actions in her own head, she might think that Callum is possessed by a dark force. She might be so mentally unwell that she actually thinks that Callum is the cause for her hatred towards him, that he actually is changing, but it's all just paranoia in her head projecting these sort of insane thoughts. I don't know if that's the case. Obviously, once again, please no spoilers, but that, from a psychological point of view, is my guess as to what's really happening here. Now, the park being a metaphor for all of the things that she's gone through in her life, I can see that as well, but we're going to delve into that a little bit more in the next episode. I do not want to go in the House of Horrors. Now that I have a flashlight, I know it won't be too dark for me and I'll be able to go in there, but I'm not going to do it right now. I'm not ready for it. But anyway, this was a lot of excitement for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this segment of the game. If you did, please be sure to hit the like button, share the video and favorite it. Also be sure to subscribe to me if you guys haven't already. For those of you who have, thank you so much for all of your support. You guys are the best in the world. I love every single one of you, and as always, it was great seeing ya. Bye-bye.
Girbeagly.